Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ratna from class B. This here I will describe semicolon material. There are three different cases in which a semicolon is used to separate independent clauses. There are three different cases in which a semicolon is used to separate independent clauses. Jadi ada tiga kasus berbeda yang menggunakan titik koma. Titik koma digunakan untuk memisahkan klausul independen atau memisahkan antara subjek dan kata kerja. Kasus yang pertama yaitu to separate independent clauses joined without a conjunction. Jadi kasus yang pertama yaitu digunakan untuk memisahkan klausul independen atau subjek dan kata kerja bergabung tanpa adanya konjungsi. Contohnya yaitu three doctors began the research project only on complete it. Nah, contoh ini sudah jelas bahwa titik koma digunakan untuk memisahkan subjek dan kata kerja. Pada contoh ini, three doctors began the research project sebagai subjek dan only on complete it itu sebagai kata kerja. Di situ terpisahkan oleh titik koma tanpa adanya konjungsi. Kasus yang kedua yaitu to separate independent clauses that contain commas even if you clauses are joined by a conjunction. The semicolon helps the reader see where the break-in talk occurs. Jadi, kasus ini untuk memisahkan klausa independen atau subjek dan kata kerja yang berisi koma, meskipun klausa tersebut digunakan dengan adanya konjungsi. Contohnya yaitu determined equipment update training manuals and better professional advice. But since none of this was profit, they performed as poorly as they had in the previous competition. Pada contoh kasus ini sudah jelas bahwa titik koma digunakan untuk memisahkan subjek dan kata kerja yang berisi koma, walaupun pada suatu kalimat digabungkan dengan konjungsi. Kasus yang ketiga yaitu to separate independent clauses connected with a conjunction adverb. Follow the adverb with a comma. A conjunction adverb is an adverb that joins independent clauses. Conjunctive adverbs are portrayed different than regular conjunction. The first independent clauses is followed by a semicolon. The conjunctive adverb is followed by a comma. Untuk memisahkan klausa independen digunakan kata keterangan konjungtif. Kata keterangan konjungtif adalah kata keterangan yang bergabung klausul independen atau subjek dan kata kerja. Kata keterangan konjungtif diberi tanda baca berbeda dari kata penghubung biasa. Klausa independen pertama diikuti oleh a titik koma, titik keterangan konjungtif diikuti oleh a koma. Contohnya yaitu all copy of the Kental Warehouse catalog arrived after the budget deadline. Consequently, all requests are later. Contoh ini menjelaskan kasus yang ketiga bahwa setiap ada kata subjek dan kata kerja pertama selalu diikuti dengan tanda titik koma dan selanjutnya kata keterangan konjungtif diikuti oleh koma. Adapun kata keterangan konjungtif yang digunakan pada kasus ini seperti demikian, selain, bahkan, karena itu, namun, selanjutnya, jika tidak, karenanya, karena itu. Jadi, Sekian dan terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Vena Alivia Putri Ferry. I'm from class B. Now I will explain about using semicolons. Colons that introduce. First, use a colon to introduce a list of items, as long as the part before the colons is already a complete sentence. Example, these people were cast in the play: Andrea, Harry, Tom, Ellie, Benito, and Sammy. We packed these items for the trip: cameras, dress, clothes, scuba equipment, and beach wear. Next, do not use a colon if the list of items complements a verb. In other words, if it completes the meaning begun by the verb, look at the previous sample sentences written in such a way that a colon is not necessary. Example, the people cast in the play were Christine, Horatio, Tom, Ellie, Dan, and Bonito. For your trip, we packed camera, dress, clothes, scuba equipment, and beach wear. Next, use a colon to introduce a formal quotation. Example, John F. Kennedy ended the speech with this: "Table works. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do your country." Next, use a colons that emphasize a word, phrase, or clause that adds particulation the main body of a sentence. Again, the part before colon should already be a complete sentence. Example, the financial problems your company was been experiencing have been caused by one thing: poor planning. We were missing a vital piece of information: how the best product design differed from past year model. There's one more way a semicolon used to separate. First, use a semicolon to separate tense series if the items contain commas, unlike items in a series separated by commas. Semicolon is used even when there is a conjunction. Example, the dates we are considering: annual party are Tuesday, June 5, Saturday, June 7, Sunday, June 8 or Monday, June 9 when we go to the tape. Popcorn, popper, and pancake griddle, fishing, turkey light jackets and ski equipment, and puzzles, cards, board games, and my guitar. The expression commitment is considering location in Columbus, Ohio, Orange, Minton, Tennessee, Florida. Assalam.
Hello, my name is Suci Purnama. I will continue the purpose of material. Colons that show a subordinate relationship. Use a colon to show a subordinate relationship in the following cases. The first is between two sentences when the second explains the first. For example, Boris saw that and his wish is the air he had just set a new world record. The second is between the title and the subtitle of a book. For example, Internet Starter Kit, a complete guide to Shopify. Um, the third is between volume and page number or between chapter and verse. For example, workbook Encyclopedia 128. The fourth is between hour and minute. For example, a quarter past 5 a.m. and then 20 past 7 p.m. The last is after the greeting of business letter, you learn it that the comms are used after greetings in personal or friendly letters. A common signal the reader that what is to follow is a business matter, something to be taken seriously. This is particularly true if you include the position, but not the name of the person to whom the letter is addressed. However, when in a business letter, the closing is followed by a comma. For example, dear Mr. Strange, cordially. Thank you.